What if forgetting someone has meant they vanished from existence? That's the question behind one of the most haunting, beautiful, and original RPGs we've seen in years.
Clair obscur, trouve de rature, trouvera effet. Clair obscur, dans des hauts peintures, trouvera sans aide.
Welcome to Setup 01. Today isn't just another video. Today we step into a world painted in fear, beauty, and memory. Clair Obscur Expedition 33 isn't just an RPG, it's an experience. And from the very first moments you feel it. Not just because of the visuals, but because of the weight of silence, of absence, of a story that seems to be fading right before your eyes. Here the threat isn't an army. It isn't some ancient beast. It's a presence called the Paintress, one that erases names from existence. One each year, quietly, without violence. And when a name disappears, the person is simply gone. And in this poetic and equally devastating premise, a group of 6 chosen souls sets out on a final mission to break a curse. A curse that with each new cycle erases from existence all those whose age matches the number painted by the entity known only as the Paintress. All of them are 33 years old. All of them know they might not return. It's the kind of story that grabs you by the soul. And it's not just me saying that. Portals like IGN called the game a modern classic in the making, praising the way story and visual identity work together to keep you emotionally immersed the entire time. The visuals, by the way, are a masterpiece of their own. The art direction blends literal brushstrokes and French surrealism to leave you in a constant state of awe and unease. RPG Fan described the game world as something built with soul. And that's exactly how it feels, like living inside a dream or a memory on the verge of vanishing. But Clair Obscur isn't just visual poetry. The combat is bold, mixing classic turn-based mechanics with real-time action. Reflexes, pattern recognition, cold blood. Games Radar nailed it when they said it's not the kind of turn-based combat you expect. It's something that demands your focus every second, like a carefully choreographed duel. And that's the truth. When you enter a battle, the world disappears. It's just you, your timing, and the next strike. Badoom. Not everything is golden brushstrokes. One of the most common criticisms, echoed by GameSpot and Eurogamer, is about exploration. Outside of combat, movement through the world can feel less inspired. Sometimes it lacks that sense of wonder. The absence of a mini-map in certain areas, for instance, breaks the rhythm and can lead to unnecessary frustration. Small stumbles. They don't ruin the experience, but they do momentarily pull you out of it. And hey, if you appreciate honest, immersive reviews like this, take a second to support the channel, hit that like, and make sure you're subscribed to Setup 01. We don't just talk about games, we live inside them. And Expedition 33 is one of those games you need to feel to understand. Back to it. Another highlight here is the voice acting. Charlie Cox delivers a subtle, emotionally heavy performance as Gustav. Jennifer English, who already moved audiences in Baldur's Gate 3, brings even more intensity to Camille, and all of it is wrapped in a cinematic soundtrack, from orchestral highs to experimental lows that flirt with discomfort. The gamer called it total immersion, and they're right. It's all-consuming. Still, not everyone connected the same way. PC Gamer, for instance, praised the style and concept, but felt the combat didn't quite click. According to them, the idea was stronger than the execution. And that's something that will depend on your player profile. If you're all about fast action and non-stop movement, some fights may feel tiring, but if you love tactical depth and battles that test your timing and patience, there's plenty to enjoy here. So the big question, is it worth it? The answer is yes, but only if you know what you're getting into. Clair Obscur. Expedition 33 isn't a game for everyone. It's an RPG that demands calm, attention to detail, and a willingness to embrace emotional discomfort. It's not just about winning fights, it's about carrying the weight of a name and the fear of being forgotten. Clair Obscur Expedition 33 launches on April 24th for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series XS, and PC, fully localized into multiple languages and optimized for strong performance on every platform. And now, I want to hear from you. Will you walk this path to the end, or do you fear that your name might fade too? Let me know in the comments. Is this the RPG that will define 2025? Thanks for watching Setup 01. We'll meet again in the next story, waiting to be painted.
It's been 67 years since the world broke apart. 67 years since Lumiere was flung into the sea. 67 years since she appeared and painted her first number. Expedition after expedition have tried to stop her. Idealists, fighting for the future of Lumiere. Academics, obsessed with the secrets of the monolith. And those poor souls who just want their deaths to mean something. None have ever returned. And neither will I. But at least I'll have seen something of this world. Seen what lies outside the domes of Lumiere. I'll have walked the path of all the expeditions who came before us. Tomorrow, the paintress will wake. And tomorrow, we sail into the unknown. Even if we fail, we lay the trail for those who come after. We are